Hey guys, welcome back to S.H.Figuarts. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at S.H.Figuarts, Broly superhero from Dragon Ball Super, the superhero movie. And very interesting to me that Broly became like a good guy. I didn't watch too much of Dragon Ball Super. I'm just kind of out of touch nowadays. So this figure, wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but I found it at a really cheap price. So yeah, I may as well. Pretty cool. Here's the left box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in there in the packaging, looking pretty good, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is pretty good. I don't seem to have any paint issues. The joints are nice and tight. Yeah, it's just your good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. There's really nothing wrong with it, and let's just take a close look at the figure. And one thing I noticed right away is that the facial expression is getting better and better, right? If you look at all the SDCC exclusive figures that's coming out, or like just the Neo and Naruto figures, they are really upgrading their facial expression. Just look at these two here. You get a little bit more details and stuff. It looks more like the anime. Yeah, it's just really cool. Maybe they did a survey and realized that everybody cares about facial expression. I don't know. Let them know in the comments on what you think. But unfortunately, some of the older figures I might have to replace with, because I'm not like a completionist. If like they're making the same character with obviously better like engineering and facial expression, I'm just gonna go for the new one. But yeah, let's check out the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up only about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. And his shoulder, we have a really nice butterfly joint. And you can raise his arm up about this much, which is quite a lot. You have bicep swivel, can curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward quite a lot, but it's going to leave a gap there. And you can bend backwards about this much. Very good side-to-side movement. And for the leg, you do have the pull-down method. You can kick out about this high, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side-to-side pivot, and toe hinge. And I believe that's it for the articulation. It's pretty much exactly the same as the armor version, but the upper body, like you get a little bit more movement because yeah, there's like no shoulder pads and stuff. And this is yeah, very cool. I really like it. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face. And like I talked about earlier, we are moving to a different era. From now on, the facial expression is going to look a lot better. Hopefully, I guess. And next up, we have a teeth gritting angry face. And this one looks amazing. You can just tell there's so much detail nowadays on the newer figures. And then we have like an angry yelling face. And I really like this one as well. Very, very cool. And the last facial expression we got is like a crying face. It is pretty cute, but personally, I don't really care for stuff like this. But still cute though. And for the interchangeable hands, it is really straightforward, so I'm just going to quickly go over it. We have two types of key blasting hands, basically. One a little bit open palm, and one is a little bit more like closed. And then we have one right hand, which I'm not really sure what this is for, so let me know in the comments if you know. And then, of course, we have the DLC for Gohan over here. On this one, it is pretty cool, but it is what is like a wind blowing hair. So yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together. Naruto figures are kind of like the hype for me right now. I'm still going to go for Dragon Ball, but I'm just not as passionate as I am for like Naruto. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And next up, we have the good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together as well. And at this point, personally, I only care for Dragon Ball Z because that's my favorite arc. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think though. And then we have some JJK S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Kamen Riders I have around. And then we have some Mayfax figures. And lastly, we have some Figma figures. And let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I feel pretty indifferent about this figure because I don't have any personal attachment to this version of Broly, but from an action figure standpoint, this is a really good figure. I like the way it poses, and it's just really fun to play with. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. If you're a big fan of the character, this one is definitely a good pickup. But otherwise, it's okay. And personally, I would like to see more from DBZ. I just want like different versions of future Trunks and Cell 2.0, and a proper version of full power Goku. Because the Goku we got right now, I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks. And yeah, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.